If you've ever wondered how creators are making ads that look like $100,000 productions, well, let me be the one to tell you that it's all done using AI, and you're not going to believe me when I say this, but these videos use just one tool and one text prompt to do it. Now, right off the bat, we've got some really creative ads to show you, so you can start visualizing how you can use this for your brand, and it's incredibly easy to do and customize. Just like this insane Tesla video. And again, we also have this really funny Uber Eats one made by Mentor over on Twitter. Check this out.
But yo, what if you want some real earth food though? That's when you hit up Uber Eats, my guy. Pizza, burgers, sushi.
Now in this video, I'm going to give you a few real world use cases so you can start visualizing how you can create your very own. I'm then going to explain the entire process to create these prompts, and then we're actually going to go ahead and create these videos. Now we're going to be using my own custom workflow to customize these prompts so you can create exactly what you want. And I'm also going to give you access to 10 different prompts that you can use right away to create some of these videos. So be sure to stay tuned for that. Now, before we jump into all of it, if you're new to AI and want to actually learn how to use all the best AI tools to create content for yourself or even your brand, or you just want to stay ahead of the curve, then make sure to check out my AI community down below. But with all that said and done, let's go ahead and jump right into it. So just to simplify things, I found this really cool thread on Twitter, which gives a bunch of different examples that you can go ahead and look through. We'll also leave a link to this in the description if you want to check it out. But if we go ahead and click play, you can see we've got two examples right here. We've got the Tesla one, and then we've got the Apple Watch one, and you can see that they just look immaculate. Like they look like real CGI VFX videos, which would literally cost $100,000. If you go ahead and scroll down a little bit, we've got another Tesla one, and this one just looks like a showroom. It looks absolutely amazing. But if we go ahead and scroll down a little bit further, you can start to see that we're getting the JSON prompts that we talked about. So this is a Pepsi ad, and you can kind of imagine this being shown at like the Super Bowl or something. It looks really good. Then we've got another Apple Watch one, and you can see that it's using the logo, and the actual Apple Watch itself looks like the real Apple Watch, which is absolutely crazy. And this isn't done by using any images. It's all done using JSON prompts, which you can see looks like this. And as you can tell, it looks pretty complicated, but trust me, I'm going to explain what this is, and it's going to simplify it for you so much more. And you're going to be like, oh, that's not hard at all. To finish off, I wanted to show you this Dior one. It looks really cool. Obviously, Dior is a perfume, and it has all of the flower scents and etc. It just looks really, really good. So I wanted to show you some of these use cases so you can start to imagine how you can incorporate your own products when it comes to creating ads like this. Now, in order to create these videos, you can of course use native text prompting, but to get the best results and what all these creators are using is something called JSON prompting. Now, JSON prompting is a method of structurizing your prompts using a JSON format, which basically just defines your roles and instructions. So it kind of makes the AI analyze this text, and it uses readable tokens, so it makes it easier for the AI to understand exactly what you want without using any fluff words like, and also add the environment to this, and do this, but don't do this, etc., etc. So you kind of get the point. So to give you a good example of what a text prompt would look like in VEO and a JSON prompt, I actually found a really great example from Tim Simmons, so shout out to him. So first up, we have a video which uses just text prompts, so let's go ahead and play that.
She left me, but I'll have my revenge. I'm gonna find that man in a blue business suit and make him pay.
Now, as you just saw, the video does look really good, don't get me wrong, but it definitely doesn't live up to that cinematic style that I showed you at the start of this video. So now let's go ahead and play a video using JSON prompting.
She left me, but I'll have my revenge. I'm gonna find that man in a blue business suit and make him pay.
Now, as you can see, that looks way better. And I'm gonna go ahead and put both videos side by side so you can compare them visually together. But right off the bat, you can see that the JSON prompting just looks way more cinematic and actually something like you would see in a real ad. So now that you have a basic understanding of what JSON prompting is, I'm gonna go ahead and show you how you can create your very own super easily using this method. So I put together a resource that you can get in the description down below. And if you're using ChatGPT or Gemini, you can create dedicated gems or projects so you can create your prompts in literally 5 seconds. I'm not even joking. So I'm gonna be using ChatGPT, and if you've got a subscription, you can go ahead and create projects. I definitely recommend you do this because it'll make your workflow so much easier. So here you can see that we have instructions and project files. So basically, whenever you prompt anything inside of here, it's basically going to take your instructions and your project files. And the instructions look something like this. And then the file is basically a file with a bunch of JSON examples, which is going to take as reference to create our prompts. So if I go ahead and ask ChatGPT, create a JSON prompt for a Tesla ad, you'll see that it then puts our text, and then if we go ahead and hit generate, you're going to see that it spits out a perfectly crafted JSON prompt. So all you have to do is basically just prompt it what you want. And if you have a product of your image, you can add your own image and say, this is a product of my image. It basically does X, Y, Z. Can you go ahead and create a JSON prompt? If you have an idea of what you want, you could say, I want let's say it's a bottle of shampoo. I want the shampoo to start hovering in the bathroom, and then, I don't know, you just tell it what you want and it will do it. But here you can see we have our JSON prompt, so it's been perfectly crafted. So once you have that, you want to go ahead and click on copy, and now we're going to go ahead and create our video. So you want to start off by heading over to flow.google. This is going to give us access to VEO free. Now, if you don't have access to this, it is a paid tool. I'm going to quickly show you how you can get it for completely free. So go ahead and open up a new tab and then just type in Gemini AI Pro. And then you want to make sure you're clicking on this gemini.google and make sure it goes to subscriptions. And then here you can see if you scroll down, you have access to Google AI Pro for completely free for 1 month. And we've just recently added Flow, which gives you access to VEO free. Now you get 1,000 credits using this plan. It's free. So what this means is you can generate 10 videos in high quality, or you can generate over, I think, 100 or 1,000 videos. I'm not entirely sure. It uses 20 credits using the slow mode, which is 720p. So once you've gone ahead and gotten access, come back to Flow, click on Create with Flow. Then you're going to come on this page right here. It's as simple as clicking New Project. And then if you've copied your prompt, go ahead and paste it in just like that. Now quickly, before you hit generate, make sure you're using VEO free fast because this uses only 20 credits. The downside is it's 720p. So to access this, go to settings, go to models, and then use VEO free fast, not VEO 2, because VEO 2 will not generate audio, but VEO 3 will. If you do want a high quality one, then use the quality setting here. Just make sure it's the one that says beta audio. Then if you want to maximize on your credits and not spend too many, change your output to 1. We're just going to go ahead and click 2 because it only costs 20 credits and we're on the ultra plan, so we've got a bunch of credits. Now, if we go ahead and hit generate, you'll see that the videos are going to start loading. So let's go ahead and skip forward so I can show you these videos. And as you saw, that looks amazing. We basically gave it a simple prompt and it created all of this, which is absolutely mind-blowing. If you think back to 2022 when we were getting videos that look like this, and now we're in 2025 and we're getting full-blown $100,000 productions using a simple prompt, you wouldn't believe me. Now, of course, if you're using the fast mode, I said it's 720p video, but the upside is you can actually go ahead and click on download, and then you can upscale it to 1080p. And of course, if you have access to a video upscaler or a third-party one, you can upscale that over to 4K, so then you get even higher quality. Now, if you want to start creating videos right away and you don't want to go ahead and use a ChatGPT workflow, what we're going to do is in the description down below, there'll be a Google Docs link, which gives you access to 10 different prompts, so you can start creating videos like these right away. Now, if you found this video helpful, then be sure to like and subscribe for more awesome AI updates. And again, if you want to learn how to master all the best AI tools, then be sure to check out the private community down below. I'll see you in the next one.